What made you realize your squad leader was keeping secrets from command? I figured it out when I noticed Staff Sergeant Mike always volunteered our squad for the worst details, but somehow we never actually ended up doing them. It started during my second month at Fort Carson. Every morning formation, when the platoon sergeant asked for volunteers for garbage duty, vehicle maintenance, or kitchen cleanup, Mike would immediately raise his hand. Our squad, every single time. The weird part? We'd march off toward whatever terrible assignment we'd volunteered for, but somehow always ended up doing something completely different. Training exercises, equipment checks, or suddenly urgent tasks that appeared out of nowhere. At first I thought we were just lucky. Maybe other squads needed help, maybe command kept changing their minds. But after 3 weeks of this pattern, I started paying attention. Tuesday morning, Mike volunteers us for septic tank cleaning. Disgusting job nobody wants. We gear up, grab tools, head toward the maintenance area. Halfway there, Mike gets a radio call. Change of plans, he announces. Higher-ups need us to inventory supply room instead. Much better assignment. Clean, air-conditioned, no sewage involved. Wednesday, we volunteer for kitchen grease trap maintenance. Another awful job. Same thing happens. Sudden radio call. New mission. This time we're testing communications equipment in the field. I'm starting to notice Mike always carries 2 radios. Most squad leaders only need 1, and he's constantly stepping away to make private calls during these mysterious mission changes. Thursday night, I'm walking back from chow when I overhear Mike talking to someone behind the motor pool. Can't see who, but I hear fragments of conversation. Yeah, I've got them covered tomorrow. No way they're pulling that septic detail. His voice is hushed, secretive, not the usual military communication style. Friday morning formation, sure enough, we volunteer for the worst job available, cleaning out the old ammunition bunker. Hot, dirty, dangerous work that takes all day. But 20 minutes into the march, Mike gets another convenient radio call. Emergency training exercise, he tells us. Command needs us for immediate deployment simulation. That's when I realize what's happening. Mike isn't getting lucky with mission changes. He's orchestrating them. Someone's helping him redirect our assignments, and he's keeping it completely hidden from our platoon sergeant. During lunch break, I approach Private Tyler, who's been in the unit longer than me. Hey, has anyone else noticed how we never actually do the details we volunteer for? Tyler grins. Took you long enough to figure it out. Mike's got some kind of arrangement going. Been happening since before you got here. What kind of arrangement? I ask. Tyler shrugs. Don't know, don't care. Whatever he's doing keeps us from the worst jobs on base. Not about to question it. But I'm curious now. Who's helping him? Why the secrecy? What happens if command finds out he's manipulating work assignments? The answer comes 2 weeks later. I'm delivering paperwork to the company headquarters when I see Mike talking to the company clerk, Specialist Jake. They're huddled over a computer screen looking at duty rosters. I can hear Jake explaining the schedule. Motor pool needs volunteers Monday, kitchen detail Tuesday, septic maintenance Wednesday. Mike nods, taking notes. Can you shift the communications training to Monday? Move the equipment inventory to Tuesday? Jake types rapidly. Done. Your guys will get the training notification instead of motor pool duty. That's when it clicks. Jake has access to all duty assignments through the computer system. Mike's been trading favors, probably covering Jake's shifts or helping with his workload in exchange for inside information and schedule manipulation. It's not malicious. Mike's protecting his soldiers from the worst details while still volunteering and maintaining appearances. Command thinks we're eager to help. We think we're getting lucky with mission changes. Nobody gets hurt and Jake gets help with his overwhelming administrative workload. Everybody wins except Mike's risking his career to make it happen. 3 months later, Jake gets transferred to another base. The mysterious mission changes stop immediately. Suddenly we're actually doing those terrible details we volunteer for. Septic tanks, grease traps, garbage duty, all of it. The other soldiers start complaining, asking Mike what changed. Mike just shrugs. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. But I catch him making more phone calls now, probably trying to establish a new arrangement with Jake's replacement. Last month, Mike got promoted to Sergeant First Class. At his promotion ceremony, Jake showed up in dress uniform, drove 6 hours from his new assignment to be there. During the reception, I overheard Jake telling Mike's wife how her husband had kept 12 soldiers from burning out during their most stressful training period. He never mentioned the secret arrangement, just called Mike the best leader he'd ever worked with. Mike handed Jake a small wrapped package. Inside was a coffee mug that read, "World's Best Company."